Welcome to Headline Hub Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Tensions in the West Philippine Sea are escalating, with the region becoming a flashpoint for maritime disputes and great power rivalry. The waters, rich in resources and vital for global trade, have become a stage for daily demonstrations of strength and resolve. Confrontations near Ayungin Shoal, once rare and isolated, are now a regular occurrence, with both sides unwilling to back down. Each encounter is a test of nerves, as ships maneuver dangerously close, sometimes just meters apart. Recently, a Philippine supply boat, tasked with delivering essential provisions to the BRP Sierra Madre, a symbol of Philippine presence, was surrounded by Chinese Coast Guard vessels. The Chinese ships executed aggressive maneuvers, attempting to block the mission and intimidate the Filipino crew. Despite the overwhelming presence of Chinese ships, the Filipino crew held firm, determined to complete their mission. The message from Beijing, however, was unmistakable, a direct and forceful challenge to Philippine sovereignty and resolve. These incidents, which once shocked the nation, have now become the new normal. The frequency and intensity of these maritime standoffs are steadily increasing, raising concerns both at home and abroad. Chinese vessels, including the so-called maritime militia, routinely disrupt Philippine activities, blocking resupply missions, shadowing fishing boats, and asserting sweeping claims that have been rejected by international law and the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Water cannons, blinding lasers, and near collisions are now constant threats faced by Filipino sailors. Each encounter carries the risk of a dangerous miscalculation, one that could quickly spiral into a larger conflict. The Philippines is responding, not with passivity but by strengthening its defenses. Military exercises and training have intensified as the country prepares for any eventuality and demonstrates its commitment to defending its maritime rights. Manila recognizes that diplomacy alone cannot secure its waters. While talks and protests continue, there is a growing understanding that a credible defense is essential to back up diplomatic efforts. The goal is clear: a navy capable of enforcing maritime law, protecting the nation's exclusive economic zone, and ensuring that Filipino fishermen and citizens can operate safely in their own waters. This urgent need for modernization has sent the Philippine Navy to Japan, seeking new capabilities and partnerships to bolster its fleet and enhance its maritime security. There, Filipino naval experts are meticulously inspecting a fleet of modern warships, vessels that could soon sail under the Philippine flag, dramatically boosting the country's ability to patrol and defend its waters. This is more than just procurement. It's a strategic move to modernize the Philippine Navy and send a clear signal of resolve to both allies and adversaries alike. The Philippines is making it clear it will not be intimidated in its own waters. With new ships, stronger alliances, and unwavering determination, the nation stands ready to defend its sovereignty and secure its future in the West Philippine Sea. In a pivotal move that could redefine regional naval power, a high-level Philippine Navy delegation recently traveled to Japan on a mission of strategic importance. Their objective: to conduct a thorough inspection of 6 Abukuma-class destroyer escorts, vessels that once served as a backbone of the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force. These former Japanese warships are now strong candidates for transfer to Southeast Asia, offering the Philippine Navy a rare opportunity for a significant fleet upgrade and enhanced maritime security. The inspection team, composed of experienced engineers, weapons officers, and naval strategists, scrutinized every detail, from the structural integrity of the hulls to the sophistication of onboard combat and navigation systems. Their mission was clear: to determine if the Abukuma class can truly meet the operational demands and future challenges faced by the Philippine Navy in its vast maritime domain. This potential transfer is more than just a military transaction. It's a testament to the deepening defense partnership between Manila and Tokyo, both increasingly concerned about China's growing assertiveness in regional waters. For Japan, transferring these ships is a way to support regional security and stability, reinforcing alliances and deterring potential threats. For the Philippines, it represents a unique chance to accelerate naval modernization, train its sailors on advanced platforms, and do so in a cost-effective manner. If the transfer is approved, it would mark the largest single naval acquisition for the Philippines in decades, dramatically expanding its ability to patrol and protect its territorial waters. The outcome of this inspection could have far-reaching consequences, potentially reshaping the naval balance of power in Southeast Asia and influencing future regional security dynamics. It's a clear and unmistakable message. The Philippines is determined to defend its sovereignty and play a more active role in regional security. As the world watches, the region waits to see how this bold step will shape the future of maritime security in Southeast Asia. The Abukuma-class destroyer escorts were Japan's answer to Cold War submarine threats. As tensions simmered in the Pacific, the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force needed ships that could respond quickly and effectively to the growing presence of Soviet submarines lurking beneath the waves. Built between 1989 and 1993, these ships were designed for anti-submarine warfare, protecting vital sea lanes from Soviet subs. Their construction marked a significant step in Japan's post-war naval modernization, blending advanced sonar, torpedo launchers, and depth-charge systems into a compact, efficient platform. Agile and cost-effective, they specialized in coastal defense and strategic choke points, not blue water power projection. Their smaller size allowed them to operate close to shorelines and in narrow straits, where larger vessels would struggle, making them ideal guardians of Japan's most vulnerable maritime approaches. For decades, they excelled in drills and patrols, honing their crew's skills and maintaining a constant watch over Japan's waters. But as technology advanced and new threats emerged, newer, more sophisticated ships gradually replaced them in the Japanese fleet, reflecting the ever-evolving nature of naval warfare. Now, their decommissioning offers the Philippines a unique opportunity to strengthen its own maritime defenses at a critical time as regional tensions and security challenges continue to grow. While outdated by Japanese standards, the Abukuma class remains robust and capable, with hulls and systems built to endure the rigors of active service. Their proven reliability makes them valuable assets for navies seeking to enhance anti-submarine capabilities without the cost of new construction. Their specialized anti-submarine focus could fill a critical gap in the Philippine Navy, which has long sought to improve its ability to detect and deter underwater threats in its vast territorial waters. These ships are ready for a second act, this time defending Southeast Asian waters and supporting regional stability. Their transfer symbolizes a new chapter in defense cooperation between Japan and the Philippines. The legacy of the Abukuma class may soon be repurposed for the region's new security challenges, from piracy to territorial disputes, ensuring these vessels remain relevant in a changing world. History is giving these Cold War veterans a new mission, one that will see them continue to protect the seas, this time under a different flag, but with the same enduring spirit. The Abukuma-class ships excel at anti-submarine warfare, a capability the Philippines urgently needs. Their OQS-8 hull-mounted sonar and towed array system provide comprehensive underwater surveillance. Armed with ASROC launchers and torpedo tubes, they can engage submarines at multiple ranges. This layered defense is vital for the Philippines, whose waters are vulnerable to subsurface threats. Currently, the Philippine Navy lacks dedicated ASW platforms. Acquiring the Abukuma class would fill this gap, offering a credible deterrent against underwater intrusions. Beyond hunting submarines, their sonar systems can monitor undersea infrastructure and map the seabed. These ships would transform the Philippines' maritime security both above and below the waves. It's a quantum leap in capability. The Philippine Navy's inspection in Japan was exhaustive. Engineers scrutinized engines, propulsion systems, and checked for wear and corrosion. Combat systems officers assessed radars, sonar, missile launchers, and guns, ensuring compatibility with Philippine networks. The team evaluated what upgrades would be needed to modernize the ships. Habitability and structural integrity were also reviewed, from crew quarters to hull thickness. This comprehensive assessment will inform the final decision on acquisition. A detailed technical report will outline strengths, weaknesses, and the cost of refurbishment. The future of the Philippine surface fleet hinges on these findings. The stakes are high. This decision could define the Navy's capabilities for years. The report will soon land on the Defense Secretary's desk. A debate looms. Should the Abukuma-class ships be called frigates or corvettes? As frigates, they'd be seen as major combatants, boosting the Navy's prestige and aligning with the Jose Rizal class. As corvettes, they'd be recognized for their specialized coastal defense role, accurate to their original design. The classification will shape doctrine, command, and deployment. Frigates suggest blue water ambitions, corvettes a focus on littoral defense. The Navy must weigh technical specs and strategic goals before deciding. The name will define their place in the fleet and the message sent to the world. When a warship joins the Philippine Navy, it receives a new name and a new identity. This tradition honors national heroes and historic events, forging a bond between ship, crew, and country. Names like Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio grace the fleet, inspiring sailors with the legacy they protect. The Abukuma-class ships, if acquired, will undergo this transformation. Their new names will be chosen with care, reflecting the nation's diverse history and spirit. Renaming is more than ceremony. It's a powerful act of nationalization. These ships will sail as true Filipino warships, carrying the weight of history and pride. It's a vital step in building a navy with identity and purpose. Acquiring second-hand warships like the Abukuma class is a pragmatic solution for the Philippines. Building new frigates is costly and slow. Buying used ships allows rapid fleet expansion at a fraction of the price. The Abukuma class offers proven platforms with integrated combat systems ready for quick deployment. There are trade-offs. Older ships need more maintenance and upgrades. The technical inspection weighed these costs against the benefits of fast acquisition. The goal is balance, affordable, sustainable, and effective defense. Mixing new and second-hand ships is the cornerstone of the modernization program. This approach builds mass and capability while gradually introducing advanced assets. It's the most logical path to a credible defense posture. The Abukuma class transfer is more than a military deal. It's a strategic shift in the Indo-Pacific. It cements a new security partnership between the Philippines and Japan, moving beyond history to shared defense. This alliance, alongside the U.S., strengthens the region's collective security. By equipping the Philippines, Japan helps balance power in the first island chain. China is watching closely, as this move complicates its regional strategy. The Philippines, once outmatched, is now building credible deterrence. These ships empower Manila to better enforce its rights in the West Philippine Sea. Supported by allies, the Philippines seeks not conflict but stability. The message, Southeast Asia's future will be shaped by law and cooperation, not coercion. A new era of regional security is underway.